Hi, I'm James and welcome to the second review of the Doomsday Soldier series. This is book 2, which is marked as personal combat rules, although it does include the vehicle combat rules as well. It's written by Jeffrey A. Jones and it's available from Drive-Thru RPG. $1.99, which is a little bit more than the first book, but still not exactly going to break the bank. Some of my comments from the first one apply, and if you haven't seen the review of the first one, I'll put a link in the description. So once again, it looks like it's taken a lot of information straight from the system reference document, because it talks about starships and energy weapons. It's also got a bit of a bigger flaw this time, in that the damage rules are very specific as to which attribute is reduced first, except that they're using the attributes from Traveller and not from Doomsday Warrior, so it does cause a bit of confusion there. There's also a repeat of the medical and healing rules, which were in the first book. I can't quite see why. And unfortunately, yet again, there's no statistics, so I've got no idea how they're going to play, because I haven't got anything that will actually run to test the rules with. A few comments I did pick up during the rules. It's absolutely brilliant for Theatre of the Mind games. It's perfectly usable on hexes or squares. It does give you a conversion for that, but it's actually designed very much for Theatre of the Mind. I quite like that. Each turn you get a minor and a significant action, and it breaks those down. You can also use reactions, so that works quite nicely. There are a few oddities with the rules. The one I particularly picked up is in an ambush. The people being ambushed get the highest initiative and get to act first in the turn. I'm assuming, but it never says in the rules, that they then can't actually do anything, or they just carry on doing whatever they were doing. But that's a little bit of an oddity. The suppression rules are a bit strange as well. You only suppress a target if you deliberately try to suppress them, and if you do try and suppress, there's no chance of hitting. I think that could probably have done with a rework and just integrated that together. I do like one nice little touch when you either you aim or you fire bursts, that you have the option of either adding to the hit chance or the damage. I think that's quite a nice little mechanism. I did find the rules fairly simple, but the initiative is a bit frustrating. For somebody who wanted a very simple game, it starts talking about adding a hasty action, so you increase your initiative count. You can use rolls to try and increase your initiative. It felt a little clunky and complex, but I haven't been able to play it, as I said, because I haven't got the statistics. The vehicle damage looked quite sensible. That with the vehicle statistics, you'd actually have a chance to figure out how they're going to work. My overall thoughts, very similar to the first one, in that I hope it's going to work, but it desperately needed another rewrite, and it desperately needs some equipment, because even just a couple of examples would give you a chance to test the rules and see how they work. I'm going to keep my eye open for the third book, which is supposed to be the last one of the general rules before you go into the specific ones. I have a hideous feeling that the equipment and things may not appear until the specific books, so we'll have to wait and see. Overall, it's not as impressing me as much as the first one. It's definitely moving into the wait and see how it turns out category, rather than, oh yes, definitely buy this. Hope that was useful. See you soon for another review.